Everybody, welcome to a new episode of Can't Hardly Wait. I am Joe,
And I'm Alexis.
and we're excited to be back. Um, I guess I have some exciting things to talk about this time.
Yeah.
Last weekend was my birthday. I hit the big 4-0,
Woo.
which I'm less than excited about, but it was a fun time. My parents came up actually Thursday night and stayed until Monday morning. And so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there was a lot of food and drink going on. We went
Yes.
out for dinner. We either went out for dinner or got food every night. A lot of drinking too. We went to a bar at one point, drank some beers and shot some pool. I mean, she didn't.
Yeah, she did not.
She shot pool, but she didn't
Yeah.
drink anything. But she's better at pool than me, so hopefully she had fun.
I did.
Um, but yeah, there was, and I mean, this was something that I had planned for. My plan going up to it was I'm just gonna do whatever, eat, drink whatever I want for the time that my family is here, and once they're gone, get back on the plan. And it was kind of interesting for a few reasons. One is I felt like crap afterwards, and actually I felt like crap during too.
Yeah.
Like really starting Saturday, I honestly, I did a COVID test because I ended up having some friends come over on Saturday, and I took a COVID test because I was just like exhausted, and I felt like I didn't have my temperature wasn't high, but I just felt like I had a fever or something. Like I just generally felt off and really unwell, and pretty sure it was just from all the crap that I was putting in my body. I mean, similar to I'm actually just got done editing an episode a couple episodes ago where I talk about having pizza for the first time after I started the Mediterranean diet. And I didn't feel so great the day after doing that, but this was that times 100. Like I seriously felt like I was sick. So that was an interesting learning experience, just
Yeah.
to see how that stuff made me feel after eating a lot healthier for a long time. But the other thing that was interesting, and I think this is something that anyone who is attempting any sort of weight loss journey needs to be aware of. I've been weighing myself every day. I know that doesn't work for everybody. Definitely not saying that people need to do that. But one of the reasons I'm doing it is that I am keenly aware of the fact that my body is prone to weight fluctuations. And so it's interesting and kind of helpful for me to be able to see, how the number changes every day, because my kind of like official weigh-in is usually Friday morning. Like that's the day that I tend to actually log my weight for the week. But I mean, there are times where, on Thursday morning, I might weigh 2 pounds less than I end up doing on Friday morning. And so, like, if I were to only weigh on Friday morning when I saw that number, I might be kind of discouraged because there wasn't a change from the week before. But since I know I was 2 pounds later on Thursday, it makes it a little easier to accept because I know that it's just a fluctuation, which is normal when it happens. Well, after last weekend with all the birthday festivities, I weighed 9 pounds more than I did the Thursday before. So, the span of like 4 days on the scale, I was 9 pounds heavier. And I know just because of how my body is that was almost all water weight. I mean, it would be very, very, very difficult for anybody to actually gain that much weight in that short of time.
I
Like,
mean, we
probably,
tried.
yeah, I mean, there have been times, but I mean, I think it is very important for anyone to be aware that like weight fluctuations will happen. I mean, I'm a member of a couple different like Facebook communities around fitness, and I've seen people on those be like, "Oh, I ate ice cream last night and I weighed 5 pounds more today. I'm a piece of shit. I'm terrible." And it's like, first of all, eating anything does not make you a terrible person. But secondly, you didn't actually gain 5 pounds from eating ice cream last night. your body's probably holding on to some extra water because of the carbs and sugar and whatever. Um, so it was interesting then for me to continue measuring my weight over the course of the week. And, Monday morning I was up 9 pounds. Tuesday I was down 2 pounds from that. Wednesday I was down another 2 pounds. So, by the time Friday rolled around, I weighed the same that I did the previous week, like my kind of ongoing lowest weight. It was all gone because turns out it was all just water weight. Um, and so, I mean, again, I think it's really important for people to be aware of that and the fact that that is normal. Also, that even a few days in a row of indulging is not going to just derail your journey.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's something that I've struggled with in the past, and I think it's something that it's one of the biggest issues that a lot of people are trying to lead a healthier life face is, whether it's planned or not, sometimes you end up indulging in what I call fun foods, and it just becomes a slippery slope where you think like, oh, I did that now, so like I'm just gonna keep eating that. Or like maybe you see the change on the scale and you're like, oh, well, I gained a couple pounds after I ate that, so I'm failing, so I'm just gonna completely go off my plan. And I think you need to be able to, just get back to eating the way you were eating before. In my case, I have been feeling better physically and mentally since I started going back to the Mediterranean foods. Um, and I'm excited to just continue that journey. And I feel like that experience kind of helped put some more weapons in my arsenal. Like I know how those things make me feel, and I know that having a few days of treats is not the end of the world. And I'm just kind of excited to get back on it and keep going.
Yeah. Good job on getting back on
Thanks, baby.
the wagon. Yeah. Is that
That's all I have, I think.
okay? I am on. So I think the last time we posted a video, I was moving into pureed foods, right?
That sounds right.
And so I moved on past pureed foods. Now I'm on soft foods, which are things they said that you can cut with a fork. So like bananas, pudding. I've been eating a lot of tuna and like canned chicken, canned meats and stuff like that. And so I kind of have been continuing to learn how my body is adjusting to these foods. And one thing I actually just had like lunch before we started recording this, and I ate too fast.
Yeah.
And my body was like, oh, girl, don't do that. Like, it feels like it's just stuck, like, right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just still kind of learning how my body is adjusting to. I'm glad that they have these, extended periods where you're on these, baby foods, basically,
Yeah.
So that's going well. I have my 5-week post-op. So it's been a month now since surgery. I had my 5-week post-op March 7th. So I think they may advance me to like normal food, I think then, depending on how I do, which I'm doing fine. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. That feels good. I'm feeling I'm getting most of my protein in most days. Water is still hard to get in. Fluids are hard.
You're doing good though.
I'm doing okay. But it's hard. I have to like really, really think about it. Like I have an alarm set on my phone most of the time so that it like reminds me that I can start drinking after eating again, because you have to wait 30 minutes after you eat to drink anything. So I have that going on most of the time. Everything else has been going well. The bariatric surgeon that I go to has a support group that I've been going to. It's virtual, or most of the time it's virtual, and that's been really nice to meet people in my area who are going through the same things or have gone through the same things. Um, I'm looking for a new therapist. So if anybody in West Michigan knows a bariatric therapist or someone who specializes in like eating disorder, disordered eating, stuff like that, that would be helpful. Let me know. Um, Someone who's taking new clients because I am trying to get as much help as possible
Yeah.
to make this a success, right? And I have been seeing a therapist for like 3 years, and she and I kind of had the conversation recently where she was like, I think you need more support in this way than I can give you. So, and she gave me some resources. But so if anybody knows anybody, hit me up. Let me know. Um, Talking about Joe's birthday, that was fun. It was good to see that I can still have fun
Yeah.
without having to, celebrate with food or alcohol.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it was nice that you were at least at the phase in your eating where you were
yes,
able to find things to eat
yeah,
at the restaurants we went to.
yeah. So like we went to for his birthday, we went to one of our favorite restaurants in town. Um, and
Max's South Seas Hideaway
yeah,
in Grand Rapids, shout out.
we'll plug that place because it's pretty great. But I just got a side of shrimp. I had some shrimp. Excuse me. I didn't even eat all of it. But I did that and I felt satisfied. It was delicious and I got to eat with my family and
You didn't have anything off the poo poo platter?
oh yeah, I had
Like a little bit of like rib meat?
no, I had
You the
some chicken satay,
Yeah.
which is delicious also. I had a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was, I got to participate in that and in a healthy way. I feel like I felt satisfied. I felt good afterwards. I didn't feel junky. I didn't eat too much. I felt good. So yeah, I think those are kind of my big points right now. Just ready to move on, and I really want to start getting some movement in. um I can walk right now, but it's hard in the area of the country that we live in because we've been getting ice storms
Yeah, it's been terrible.
and it's just hard to walk outside without,
Yeah.
falling on your butt.
Well, even with like I've been walking our dog and we're hoping he hasn't hurt himself too bad because he's been having a hard time with the ice.
Yeah.
But even I have these things called yak tracks that I put on my boots, which are basically like tire chains for your feet
Yeah.
to help give you some traction on the ice. And it's the ice is like so thick and frozen so hard that even with those on, it still is slippery. Like
Yeah.
it's. I've told Alexis I don't think I have seen an ice situation like this since I moved to Michigan like 6 years ago. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it hasn't been good conditions for me to get outside much.
No. But hopefully it will be soon.
Yeah, hopefully I don't know, whatever. It's winter in Michigan. It is what it is. But once I go see my surgeon, I think they might clear me for like, activity and stuff. I might join a gym just so I can, not have to walk outside or do whatever and just start slow from there. So, that's kind of exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah. I feel like I can do that is the exciting part. Like
Yeah.
I feel like a couple months ago I would have been like I can't do that right now. Like I just can't. Like
Yeah.
I can't walk, I feel lighter, I have lost weight obviously, but it's just less on my joints. Like,
Yeah.
you forget that not only are you you look differently, but you also, it affects the way your body moves. Like every pound of weight on your joints is, it, especially
Yeah,
when
for
you're a very
sure.
big person, can be really painful. So,
Yeah. And I mean
I'm feeling better about that.
and I've noticed that about you. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I mean I know you've said that you have an easier time walking around, but even as
Yeah.
far as like There was a while there where you would basically come home from work and just go to bed right away because you were like so tired and like felt like you couldn't do
I mean,
anything.
I still want to do that, but I've been trying not
I
to
know, but
because
like, but you're not, and like,
depression.
yeah. But I mean, I feel like you have a little more energy,
Yeah.
or at least like are more able and like wanting to
Yeah.
actually do things, which is
hmm
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I have been trying to push myself to do
Yeah,
more because it's hard this time of year. It just is. I'm not a big summer person, but I'm also not a cloudy everyday person.
yeah,
And if we had today is a nice sunny day. If we had more days like this in the winter, I would be all about it. But it's so hard when it's cloudy every day.
yeah, for sure.
So I think that's my update. I don't think there's anything else that's going on really.
No, I think that's about
Um,
it.
I don't think we have anything else fun coming up. We're just waiting until spring.
Ooh, we have a new vlogging camera that's going to be arriving today,
Ooh,
so hopefully our next video will look a little bit better.
yeah.
You might get to see our faces in 4K.
What? Oh,
I
nobody needs
know.
that.
But they will. Oh, it's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
See my chin
Um,
here.
ooh,
Yeah. Sexy.
mine too.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I think that is about it.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe.
Pew pew pew
Pew pew
pew.
pew. Spread the word. Tell your friends to check us out. Join our journey. Leave us some comments.
Yeah, say hi to us.
Say hi. Let
Come
us
on.
know. I mean, are you doing something different on a health journey? Let us know what you're doing. Let us
Yeah.
know what kind of healthy foods you've been eating. Give us some tips.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we'll see everyone next time.
Okay, bye.